At Steel High as we honored that school's new all-time leading scorer. Tonight, you could say this is a special season here at Carlisle. If you're a fan of high school basketball in the area, you realize that one of the greatest accomplishments in this area was Carlisle winning 4 consecutive state championships back in the mid-'80s. They have the 4 banners hanging up on the wall here in Carlisle. The one occurred when Jeff Lebo was a senior, and of course all 4 when the great Billy Owens was here playing for Carlisle from his freshman year through his senior year. And of course the last one was in 1988 down in the lower right there. That makes this the 25th anniversary season of that 4th straight championship. And we're going to put you back in the time machine. Let's go back. This is the way it looked at Hershey Park Arena back in 1988. Carlisle taking on Central Catholic. And it was a huge game by All-American Billy Owens. There he is. I believe he had 52 points that night. Carlisle wins that game by a final of 80-54. As Billy Owens was a man playing among boys that night. It was the final game of his illustrious high school career. Billy was just unstoppable. And as we said, this is the 25th anniversary season. And guys, I know I had a lot of great memories of that. What do you guys think? Do you have any recollection of those 4 championships?
Well, John, I'm not sure if you're remembering correctly or not, but you talk about having he was a man amongst boys. I was one of those boys that was in that game in 87.
I was referring to that one in the state final.
88. But I had a chance to witness firsthand and play against Billy Owens several times in this gym. And what a privilege, what a pleasure. Just exciting to be in the Carlisle gym again, because to win 4 state championships, I think you saw in Billy there, not just a guy that can shoot, not just a 6'9" basketball player. You saw a Larry Bird type. He played 10 years for the Golden State Warriors. A lot of people thought he was the next Larry Bird because he had the ability in the NBA to get triple doubles. In the NBA, not just in high school, you saw his passing skills there. I experienced that first time. I had a great opportunity to play on what would be the equivalent of an AAU basketball team when we were in 8th grade. I was in 8th, he was in 9th grade together. Forgot my sneakers on one of those trips. Couldn't play till halftime. Oh, those are the memories. Oh my goodness. But Billy Owens kept the game. We were up by 20 by the time I got there anyway, so it didn't matter. But what a player Billy Owens. We saw Rod Brooken last night. We see Billy Owens clips tonight. Two of the two greatest, along with Jeff Lebo, greatest high school basketball players by far. Billy Owens averaged 34 points a game in high school basketball. That wasn't just a good night. I saw him score 58 at Cumberland Valley. I saw him score 52 in that game, 53 against Chester. I mean, the list goes on of what he did, and he did it the right way, playing fundamental basketball under Coach Dave Lebo, and we're at Lebo Court tonight.
Todd, anything to add?
Well, you know, one of the things I talked to Billy Owens later, well after Syracuse, well after the NBA, and one of the things we talked about, had ESPN been on board way back then, he would have been one of those guys, I think, like LeBron James. I think he would have been followed. I think I think a lot of endorsements would have been thrown his way. But Billy's still a class act. And this is just in. I have heard that Harrisburg has clinched the Commonwealth. The Harrisburg Cougars have beat actually Central Dauphin East to go ahead and clinch the Commonwealth. So it's over in 4A boys right now.
Okay. Okay, that's going to do it for our pregame show. We're going to get set for the tip-off of the boys' game. Carlisle and Cumberland Valley coming your way next. You're on ABC 27, presented by PHFA.
For generations, Caterpillar has delivered innovative products that help customers build strong, profitable businesses. And for more than 60 years, Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company has been Pennsylvania's source for first-class Caterpillar equipment, service, parts, and rentals. With 26 locations across Pennsylvania, we've grown right alongside our customers, delivering on our commitment to provide a superior experience and maximum value. Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company, helping Pennsylvania prosper since 1948.
There's nothing like a little one-on-one time at home with family. These times make the best memories, and all of them need protection. You can find that protection with the Capital Region Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call the Capital Region Insurance Agency for a quote today. 717-731-1142.
Hey folks, I've never met anyone who didn't love a bargain. At Ollie's Bargain Outlet, you'll find brand name merchandise at up to 70% off the fancy store prices. We scour the world to find closeouts, package changes, overruns, bargains on Mattel, Black & Decker, Ortho, Mohawk, Bissell, Random House, and more.
New bargains arrive daily, but when they're gone, they're gone. Visit ollies.us for a store near you. Ollie's.
Good stuff, cheap.
Back at Carlisle High School, we are getting ready for the start of the boys' game. Second half of our doubleheader tonight. Second night of back-to-back girl-boys doubleheaders here on High School Sports Live. Camp Hill and Steel High last night. Carlisle, Cumberland Valley tonight in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth matchup. Both teams coming in with rather similar records. Both teams 5-6 in Commonwealth play. Cumberland Valley 1 game up, or actually half a game up, but overall at 10-7. Carlisle at 9-7. We're getting ready for this one.
And now I think we are finally ready to go.
Getting ready for the introduction of tonight's starting lineups.
For the boys half of our basketball doubleheader. For Cumberland Valley, starting in a guard, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Will Baczynski.
Will Baczynski, guard for Cumberland Valley, 6-foot senior.
6'1" and a junior, wearing number 13,
Gray Klein. Joins him in the backcourt.
At forward, a 6'6" senior, number 25, Tanner Kirkpatrick.
Tanner Kirkpatrick, the Eagles' leading scorer.
Yeah, Tanner's actually, I think since they measured him before the season, he grew an inch. He's up to 6'6".
Trevor Magnuski up front. And number 33, Matt Tamanowski, rounding out the starting 5 for the visiting Cumberland Valley Eagles. The Eagles, of course, coached by Mike Hibbs. Carlisle coming in one of the hotter teams in Mid-Penn. Carlisle started the season 1-5, but has since the Thundering Herd has gone 10-2 in their last 12 games.
I had them circled at the beginning of the season, John, as a team that could compete for this division. Naturally, getting off to a late start makes that impossible at this point. But it's not in Quad A basketball how you start, it's how you finish, because we saw it last year when Chambersburg, a very, very high seed, ended up beating Harrisburg for the district championship, knocking off Hershey, Harrisburg, all the top seeds on their way to a Sean Schreffler led district championship. So we saw how tough Quad A can be. So it's how you end, not necessarily how you begin.
Starting 5 for Carlisle, that's Jerome Evans coming out. He's joined by Chad Smith, Jordan Dawkins, and Josh Klippinger rounds out the starting 5 for Carlisle tonight.
The herd is coached by Mr. Andre Anderson.
Andre Anderson, the Carlisle head coach. These teams met 4 days before Christmas. This is the second meeting of the year. Carlisle won that first game at Cumberland Valley by a point, 45-44.
Wow.
The final score. And boy, did we have a transition in this one. That whole student section was wearing red a short time ago. They're now all in black tonight.
The Ollie student section is alive. They have the all black thing going on down there. You see the Ozone t-shirt stuffed in their pocket.
Hopefully we'll get those back out a little bit later. So as I said, these two teams played a close one the first time around. 1 point difference in the fourth quarter was the difference in that game. Let's see if it plays out here again tonight. Both teams playing for playoff positioning, both firmly entrenched in the District 3 power rankings. And we are underway from Carlisle. The Carlisle boys, Cumberland Valley boys on High School Sports Live tonight from Carlisle.
Jordan Dawkins, 5'11", jump ball. Jumps ball for Carlisle and wins the jump ball against a 6'5" Carlisle Thundering Herd opponent.
Jumper from the outside is off the rim, no good. That was Chad Smits. Eagles with the board. Will Baczynski. Tanner Kirkpatrick. And shuffles of the feet. Turnover by Trevor Magnuski. So the Eagles turn over to the Thundering Herd.
You know, our statistician Jim Gallagher is supposed to be sticking to rebounds, points, assists, and turnovers, but he slides me a note saying that one of his stats tonight is that the Carlisle student section may be rivaling the Golden Corral from Cedar Cliff here. Oh my goodness!
I think Jim was impressed by the wardrobe change. I think that's what kicked him up a notch here tonight. Foul on the play, Cumberland Valley's Trevor Magnuski, so his first, team first, as we approach the 1 minute mark in tonight's game. Minute in, ball tipped out of bounds. Carlisle keeps possession.
A lot of young players on this Carlisle roster still. Klippinger a senior, Stanback a senior, Jordan Neff a senior.
Nice step through move there by Jerome Evans. Lobs it back out, and the Herd sets it up again.
Josh Klippinger, a nice ball player. Had the privilege to spend some time with Josh. He played on a showcase team we were part of with advanced students, but Josh just a hard worker. He just can shoot the ball from three. He's athletic, he can dunk on you if you give him the opportunity. Great soccer player too. This guy's an all-around athlete. Here he is showing a little bit of the outside form right there. A little bit straight on that one.
Magnuski pulls down the miss for the Eagles. Baczynski drives, feeds inside. Stepped on the end line.
Carlisle doing a good job.
Matt Tamanowski stepped on the end line, so the ball goes back to Carlisle.
John and Todd, Carlisle doing a good job in a tight zone defense, forcing just not a lot of places to go right now for the Cumberland Valley Eagles. Todd?
Well, they're going with the 3-2, and they've really extended the 3-2, and they're playing it aggressive. Just because you play zone doesn't mean you don't have to play it aggressive, and they're doing a great job with the point.
Nice move to hoop by Carlisle's number 5, J.D. Hughes. First points of the game, Carlisle on top 2-0. Tamanowski gets the ball rejected. Back the other way for the Herd, to the hoop, strong. Oh, they're gonna call offensive foul. Jordan Dawkins took it strong to the hoop with the left hand, but they said an offensive foul call. So the ball's gonna go over to Cumberland Valley.
Well, you know, as that played out, Tanner Kirkpatrick got out of the way. The referee anticipated a little there, but nonetheless, it was the call.
You know what's great? I was on the baseline. Jerome Evans went over to Dawkins. You know what he said, John? Next time, dunk it on him.
We'll see if that happens. Drive to the hoop. Will Baczynski ties the game at 2.
It was a junior Will Baczynski last year that got Cumberland Valley sparked in a big win here for Cumberland Valley when they were down. He sparked them before halftime and took it into the second half. That was a turning point for the Eagles season last year. They're hoping that tonight they can avenge that first 44-43 loss to Carlisle earlier in the season and get a win here at the Thundering Herd.
Gray Klein picks J.D. Hughes' pocket, so Eagles with the steal, looking to take the lead. Nice feed inside. Baczynski loses the handle, gets it back, puts it up, gets the basket and the foul.
Well, and I'm going to say to Hughes, Evans, and Klippinger, all of you stand about 6'5", 6'6". Baczynski here is a good 5'9", 5'10". There's no reason to leave your feet. There's no reason to just put your hands straight up and down, make your life easier. This kid can knock a shot down.
That's a great point, Charlie. And I talked to Will Baczynski on the way in from the bus tonight. One of the things I talked to him, I thought he was a big key to just get going early. And he agreed, and getting shots within the flow. But you're right, great coaching point. Stay on your feet, put them hands up on Will. Will's 5'9".
That's Chad Smits sporting the Mohawk look tonight. Evans moves to the hoop, lays it in. Jerome Evans.
Jerome Evans comes from good stock. Butch Evans played at Carlisle. We got Evans honored in the lobby. Gene Evans. I mean, there's Evans everywhere when you're in Carlisle.
You're in the Gene Evans gym. Fast-paced first quarter, 5-4.
It's like Lebo, Owens, Evans, household names, Hodge, and Carlisle.
Loose ball tracked down by Gray Klein. Cumberland Valley strong to the hoop, no good. I'm going to call travel. These two players for Carlisle apparently had possession at the same time, so the traveling call, turnover, ball goes to Cumberland Valley.
You know, John, Dawkins and Clippinger fought over it, and what I saw is Dawkins actually saw the corner of his eye, Baczynski in the red, and it wasn't Baczynski that had it.
Long jumper by Kirkpatrick, no good. Evans rips down the rebound.
Tell you what, Tanner Kirkpatrick's been quiet early on. He was not in the Harrisburg game. I tell you what, they had a shooter's chance against Harrisburg with Kirkpatrick. The way he played in that game, he did a little bit of everything in that game. They're going to need him tonight to be big around the basket and to knock down some shots.
Gray Klein drives to the hoop, has the ball knocked away. It was off Carlisle, so Cumberland Valley keeps possession.
You know, I rarely do this, guys, but I don't know who put the program together here for the Carlisle boys varsity roster. I'm looking at Dawkins. He stands about 5'11", at the most 6 foot. You got him at 6'3" in the program here. Come on, guys. I'm from Stilton. You can't get this over on me, Todd.
Well, you know the program rule. I'm 6'2" in my program in '88, so.
Yeah, but 1 inch is the rule, guys. You don't go any more than that.
Okay.
Years ago, Mike Kesey used to do the same thing down at York Catholic. He didn't ever had anybody listed over 6'3", and I think his starting lineup one year when they won the state championship, everybody was 6'6". Because I saw a radio guy after the game actually brought out a tape measure and measured him after the game, and he was a legit 6'6", even though he was listed at 6'3". 3 turnovers from each team so far here in the opening half of the opening quarter.
Nice.
Evans, nice jumper.
That was a great setup by Josh Clippinger as well.
Clippinger set him up because the Cumberland Valley Eagles had gone to a 3-2. And Evans went down baseline. All those names again. Went baseline, had a nice shot. That's where he's going to have to get his activity from against that 3-2.
Cumberland Valley dribbling too much, not moving the ball against this, and they're just making it tougher, trying to go one-on-one against a tight zone. Not the best idea. It's a good shot by Kirkpatrick, but they're doing it the hard way right now.
Back and forth we go. Cumberland Valley now back on top, 7-6. 2.5 to go opening quarter.
Ball movement opens up gaps. Clippinger and Kirkpatrick, AAU buddies in the offseason.
And Clippinger hits the outside jumper to put Carlisle back in front.
And they're going to exchange shots here.
Tamanoski, nice rebound and follow inside.
Nice right hand by Tamanoski. Tamanoski goes about 6'3", 6'4". Imagine if he was a 6'6" with the shoulders on him. Wow. His opponents can thank the Lord that he's only 6'3".
Dawkins with the left hand, a little too strong, was in and out. Eagles back the other end. Kirkpatrick drives the lane, doesn't get the roll on the rim. Carlisle pulls down the loose rebound. Clippinger tries to break the press in the backcourt. Pressured.
Tanner Kirkpatrick is livid that he didn't get that call. You see him smack the floor. The referees, just went with a no call. Kind of let him play a little bit. Didn't call it a charge. Didn't call it a block. I didn't have a good look at that from this angle. But the senior, that could get him going. Take something like that sometimes to get you going when you're a senior.
So Carlisle with the ball. They trail by a point.
Almost seems like Carlisle, maybe because of this crowd, seems like they're winning, but they're down one.
Dawkins inside, wild shot left hand, no good. Follow up, no good. Kirkpatrick fights for the rebound, loses the handle over the end line.
That's good battle by, you see Kirkpatrick doing what he did against Harrisburg, just battling for every loose ball, trying to keep things alive. J.D. Hughes with the ball, the lefty junior.
Spin move, but they timeout called. So we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27, presented by PHFA.
High School Sports Live on ABC 27 is sponsored by The Patriot News, powered by PennLive.com. By Keystone Tax Associates, proud sponsor of High School Sports Live. Thanks to Joseph Sandry and Keystone Tax Associates for their support of high school student athletes. By the Keystone State Games, coming to the Harrisburg-Hershey area again in 2013. And by Sports Recruiters. Get noticed, get recognized, get recruited. SportsRecruiters.com.
Back and forth action at Carlisle High School. Carlisle, Cumberland Valley. It's the visiting Eagles on top. 9-8, 1 minute to go. Tonight's opening quarter.
Jordan Neff in the lineup, senior, can shoot the ball for Carlisle. If he gets an open look, it's nothing but net for Jordan Neff. I don't know if Cumberland Valley is going to give him that opportunity, though. They're playing a real extended 3-2 out on the shooter, tighten up everything else, and it's working. There's Paczynski to Trevor Magnuski.
Magnuski with the ball after the steal.
There's Colin Schuchter, sophomore. Coach Hibbs has confidence in him as the sophomore goes to him early.
Both teams extensively to the bench right now in the closing seconds of the first quarter. 15 seconds left. Eagles holding for the final shot.
All right,
they
they're
have the ball and the lead.
special. They're calling special, John. Let's see what special is here.
Special if it goes in, right?
That's a
Baczynski,
oh.
long three, no good. Long rebound, out of bounds as time expires. 1 quarter down. Cumberland Valley leads Carlisle 9-8. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27, presented by PHFA.
High School Sports Live on ABC 27 is sponsored by The Patriot News, powered by PennLive.com. By Keystone Tax Associates, proud sponsor of High School Sports Live. Thanks to Joseph Sandry and Keystone Tax Associates for their support of high school student athletes. By the Keystone State Games, coming to the Harrisburg-Hershey area again in 2013. And by Sports Recruiters. Get noticed, get recognized, get recruited. SportsRecruiters.com.
Do you have a game plan for retirement and college education?
In today's turbulent economic landscape, navigating the market to ensure a secure retirement can be challenging. PAC Financial can help guide you every step of the way.
I define financial independence as when work is optional and retirement's affordable.
So when life throws unexpected obstacles, you can still win the game.
Hi, I'm Steve Morazzo. Contact us today for your free, no-obligation consultation.
High School Sports Live on ABC 27 is sponsored by The Sentinel, connecting you to your community for 150 years. By Allied Cleaning Technologies, Central Pennsylvania's premier resurfacing gym floor specialist. For an on-site evaluation, contact Tom Green at 717-774-0979. By PAC Financial, helping local families build, manage, and protect their portfolios. PacFinancialFirst.com. And by Advanced Hoops, the area's largest youth basketball training organization. AdvancedHoops.com for spring and summer camp information.
Guys, I'm on the other side. I'm in the Cumberland Valley Eagles section right now, and you know what? They're a class act, these Eagle fans, too. They think they can be a little louder. I got to see here. I just want to all right, they're doing all right. They're a little outnumbered tonight, but the Cumberland Valley Eagles have a lot of pride. And I tell you, we were at their place last week, and they did a great job, so I wanted to give them a little time, too, guys. All right, John.
Okay, thanks, Todd. Take care getting down out of there. We don't want to have to break out the ice packs and crutches for you. Opening 30 seconds of the second quarter. Nothing changes as far as the lead, but we had 5 lead changes in that first quarter.
This is a lot like, John, the first game. The first game they played was 44-43, and look at the score here, 9-8. This averages every quarter they played this year.
Loose ball over the end line. Carlisle led that first game 14-8 after 1 quarter. And it's 9-8 tonight in favor of Cumberland Valley.
Carlisle has a lot of weapons here.
It's
a little more athletic than Cumberland Valley, but very evenly matched teams. Even record in the division.
On the floor for Carlisle, Jordan Neff, Bamasa Baylor. Off the bench, didn't start for Carlisle tonight. Pace of the game slowing down as Carlisle working a set, and they turn the ball over. Gray Klein.
Yeah, both teams very scrappy. Both teams in the Commonwealth 5 and 6.
Open look from the baseline, no good by Schuchter. Carlisle back the other way, clipping her between the legs. Right-handed move, no good. Tough rebound inside, up, no good. That was Bamasa Baylor. Schuchter with a rebound for the Eagles. 1-on-4, decides to back it out. Kirkpatrick thought about 3. Magnuski takes the 3, no good. Clipping her, forces the action down floor, gets it back. Left-handed move, no good. Rebound Eagles. Lots of action, but no scoring. Taking it strong to the hoop was Gray Klein. He draws the foul. Carlisle's Bamasa Baylor with the reach in. Coming up, stay tuned, folks. We'll have our live halftime shootout. Members' first halftime shootout will be held by the students in attendance tonight.
You know, Gray Klein's the type of player, you know, that you want to go to war with. You know, if you know, some of the better coaches I've ever had would say, hey, if you could pick one of your teammates to go into battle with, which one would it be? And that statement's often made because trying to build toughness in your team.
And then our Brenner Family Dealerships car shootout will be following members' first shootout. Then we'll have a United Concordia Dental halftime report, all coming your way in a couple of minutes here from Carlisle tonight. 2.5 minutes in, just about second quarter. Nothing has changed on the scoreboard. It's still Cumberland Valley on top of Carlisle, 9-8.
Two good defensive games because both teams not comfortable with an offensive sequence or a rhythm on offense. It's just not happening right now. Last year we saw Carlisle come in here with, they just went up big on Cumberland Valley early, but then it became an all Cumberland Valley second half. Right now we see an even Steven first half. Two teams
Smith
just battling.
Has it knocked away by Gray Klein. Eagles running down the other end. And they call a foul before the shot. So as fast as these teams have been flying up and down the floor, that was just the 5th team foul called so far tonight. 4 on Carlisle, just 1 on Cumberland Valley. On the inbound, there is another quick foul. So just as I say, lack of fouls, we get 2 whistled in about 2 seconds. That foul is on Baylor, his 2nd, team's 5th. Magnuski thought about driving, decides to back it out. Inside, a traveling call is going to go against Matt Tamanowski. Substitution for Carlisle, checking back in, is Jordan Dawkins.
Tell you what, having a hard time putting the ball in the basket. I'd like to give Malia Tate the Freitas a call right now and get her to the game to just spice things up a little bit here, just to get some baskets going in here. But now defensive effort both ways here for Carlisle and Cumberland Valley.
Nice feed inside. It was Clippinger to Dawkins for the layup to put Carlisle back in front. First basket, first points of the second quarter. Coming with about 4:40 left. So Carlisle now back on top by a point. But Kirkpatrick puts the Eagles right back on top with a move inside.
I'll tell you what, Dawkins and Kirkpatrick didn't like my comments. Todd, John, they answered quickly.
So we don't need a girl to show us how to shoot. Steal by Gray Klein. He's going to go in uncontested for the lay-in. So Cumberland Valley comes back with 2 quick baskets. They open up a 3-point lead as we hit the halfway point tonight's second quarter.
John Peterson, 21 for Cumberland Valley. Tries to get the steal, gets called for the foul there. Yeah, there's another program. You know, we got John Peterson listed as 6 foot. He's about 5'8" out there.
If you watched our game, Cumberland Valley and Harrisburg, you realize he was the guy who hit a buzzer beater for us in that game. So we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a TV timeout here with 3:54 left. Cumberland Valley leads by 3. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27, presented by PHFA.
For generations, Caterpillar has delivered innovative products that help customers build strong, profitable businesses. And for more than 60 years, Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company has been Pennsylvania's source for first-class Caterpillar equipment, service, parts, and rentals. With 26 locations across Pennsylvania, we've grown right alongside our customers, delivering on our commitment to provide a superior experience and maximum value. Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company, helping Pennsylvania prosper since 1948.
There's nothing like a little one-on-one time at home with family. These times make the best memories, and all of them need protection. You can find that protection with the Capital Region Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call the Capital Region Insurance Agency for a quote today. 717-731-1142.
Hey folks, I've never met anyone who didn't love a bargain. At Ollie's Bargain Outlet, you'll find brand name merchandise at up to 70% off the fancy store prices. We scour the world to find closeouts, package changes, overruns, bargains on Mattel, Black & Decker, Ortho, Mohawk, Bissell, Random House, and more.
New bargains arrive daily, but when they're gone, they're gone. Visit Ollie's.us for a store near you. Ollie's.
Good stuff, cheap.
Back at Carlisle High School, Cumberland Valley leading the Thundering Herd 13-12, 3:54 remaining in tonight's second quarter. Carlisle in white, inbounds under the basket. Smith's long jumper barely touches the iron. Over the end line, ball goes to the Eagles.
We're steadily seeing Cumberland Valley start to get into a rhythm. Seeing Carlisle a little uncomfortable. Let's see how this plays out. We have an extended 3-2 zone here by Carlisle.
Wyszynski inside to Kirkpatrick. Thought about shooting. Outside jumper, no good by Schuchter.
You know,
That was Peterson, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kirkpatrick got the ball in the sweet spot. You know, he's a college basketball player. I'd take that to the hole strong and get that ball in the middle with nobody on you.
Loose ball, and they're going to call over and back violation on Carlisle. Cumberland Valley's not made a three-pointer tonight. Eagles 0 for 6 from long range. But they have the ball in a three-point lead as we approach the 3-minute mark in tonight's second quarter. Craig Klein, strong drive. They call a reach-in foul.
Let's talk a little bit, Charlie. You mentioned it about the 3-2 zone. Cumberland Valley's really trying to attack a gap that's not there, and that was forced Klein into a walk. The ball has to got diagonals, look pin-ins, look screens, look high-lows.
Also, more than just 2 passes to drive. You know, get 1, 2, 3, 4 4 balls going around, start to get defense shifting. Then you're not dribbling into other defenders.
And I really haven't seen a skip pass, and that's not a criticism. It's a tight game, big game, but you got to look for the skip pass.
Wyszynski lost the handle. Carlisle got the rebound. Wyszynski a little over aggressively trying to reach in. It's called for the foul.
It was this kind of play by Wyszynski last year that got Cumberland Valley in the game.
Wyszynski's first, team's third. Carlisle has 16 fouls. Nice feed inside. Dawkins. No. Evans follow. No. Foul called inside.
That's Kirkpatrick. He's got to stay out of foul trouble. It's gonna be his first, so he's still in good shape.
Jerome Evans goes to the foul line. 6'6" senior. This is the first. Second is also no good. In and out. Kirkpatrick pulls down the rebound.
John, we have a special treat coming up. We're going to have an interview with Gerald Jarman, Todd McCall. Gerald Jarman was the point guard at the University of Richmond in 1991 that beat Syracuse when Billy Owens, ironically we're at Carlisle tonight, when Billy Owens played for the Syracuse Orangemen. It was the greatest upset at the time in NCAA history when the #2 Richmond Spiders beat Syracuse, and that happened as Gerald Jarman, as a freshman, led the attack. So what an ironic story here tonight that we have the point guard, and you know, it's a good thing Billy Owens isn't here. Now Dad's here. Not a good place for Gerald Jarman to be hanging out tonight after something like that.
Strong move to the hoop by Smits, no good. Loose ball, fought for underneath, held possession. And to stay in possession of the Thundering Herd. Smits inbound pass, nice inbounds, lays up and in. Deontay Ramsey with the basket for Carlisle. No good. Carlisle looking to run. That's Dawkins. Strong to the hoop, and they're going to call offensive foul.
Okay, Carlisle getting back into it a little bit here.
Trevor Magnuski standing his ground, draws the charge. Dawkins second, team 7th. So for the final 154, Cumberland Valley will be in the bonus. They'll be shooting fouls the rest of the half. Eagles slowing down the pace just a bit. Inside, outside. Kirkpatrick drives baseline. Underneath, no good. Carlisle setting it up on offense. Evans no good. Here comes Cumberland Valley. Ray Klein forces. Decides to back it out. Minutes to go in the half. Let's go to Todd McCall for a quick interview. Let's go to Todd McCall for a quick interview before we hit halftime here. Todd?
Hey, John, I'm here with Gerald Jarman. And Gerald, you know, you were 15C Richmond Spider point guard, and you knocked off Syracuse. Now, you're in the house that Billy made, but really, what was the key that night?
The key was actually just believing. You know, our coach told us before the game, nobody believed in us but us. So it was like an us against the world mentality. You hear it all the time in sports, but it was really true in that essence. And we just believed in ourselves, regardless of what the score was.
And I'm sure that's what you teach the point guards at Advanced Hoops, some of those types of concepts.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because being a point guard, you know, you got to set the table and run the show. And so the team goes as you go. So if you actually have poise and run the show and get guys involved, things can work out for you, yeah.
That's well spoken. John, as Gerald said, you go where the team goes and the point guard runs things. John?
And you just got to believe in yourself, as Gerald said. Thanks, Todd, for that interview. Under 30 seconds to go. Cumberland Valley clinging to a 1-point lead, 13-12. Ray Klein whistled for the foul for Cumberland Valley, team's 5th. So it's still non-shooting situation for Carlisle. So despite the furious pace of the action, rather low-scoring game. Just 25 points scored so far.
13-12. It's not quite a baseball score, but I'll tell you, they're getting after it.
Hughes, wild shot, no good. Followed underneath, and a foul called with 1.8 seconds left. Good board work by Chad Standback. Carlisle that time. Ray Klein gets the second foul. But Standback's going to go to the line with a chance to tie or put his team in front as we head to halftime here tonight in Carlisle. Standback makes the first to knot it at 13. makes the second, so Carlisle with a 1-point lead. As we hit halftime, Carlisle on top of Cumberland Valley 14-13. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27, presented by PHFA.
This new diet half and half's awesome.
Best part's lemonade. Best part's a tea.
Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade!
So which half is your favorite?
And they're blended so perfectly, who cares? Tasty tea, tangy lemonade, 10 calories. Snapple diet half and half. Made from the best stuff on earth.
What's in a name? Everything. It's your own personal brand. It's who you are. Your word. At Members First, our name speaks volumes. It's our guarantee to our members that there is nothing more important to us than you, your family, your well-being.
When you walk into a Members First branch or office, we'll get to know you, and we'll greet you by name. Open an account today and take advantage of our low Visa balance transfer rate. At Members First, we put our members first.
These past few years have been tough on all of us. You worry about the economy, your job, your savings. You may even have given up on your dream of owning your own home. But don't give up just yet. We're PHFA. We help people realize their dreams of owning their own home with features like competitive interest rates, down payment and closing cost assistance, and even free home ownership counseling. PHFA can make your dream of home ownership finally come true. Find us on the web or call us to find out how.
I'm Brian Hudson, and we're PHFA. Welcome home.
Max Saver here at Carnes Foods, where you'll always find a ton of great deals from groceries to meat department.
Carnes is your big game party headquarters. We're kicking off the savings with an unbeatable 80,000-pound ham blowout sale. Whole Superior Deluxe Semi-Bonus hams, only $1 a pound. Also, 1 pound of fresh Florida strawberries, only $1.99. And USDA Choice Whole T-Bone short loins, just $4.88 a pound.
Carnes, over 3,000 items on sale every day in every store.
The Advanced Hoops basketball program has professional skill training. The most talented area players are playing AAU with Advanced Hoops, getting exposure in front of college coaches. Players of all ages can train with Advanced Hoops and get a rock-solid foundation. The coaches at Advanced Hoops have a great rapport with all the kids. Advanced Hoops is unique as we offer professional point guard and dribbling with Gerald Jarman.
As a former point guard at the University of Richmond, I led one of the greatest upsets ever against Syracuse in 1991. I get more fulfillment out of teaching young athletes the things that I learned and the keys that I learned, both in college and professionally.
Charlie Fortney's shooting instruction is amazing. He's helped many high-level players get a great shooting foundation for the college level. He understands how to build a player's shot right from where they are. AAU basketball, shooting, dribbling, or spring in-house games. Advanced Hoops has it all.
Welcome back to High School Sports Live on ABC 27. Carlisle and Cumberland Valley. Carlisle leads the Thundering Herd leads Cumberland Valley by 1. 14-13 at halftime. We're getting ready for the first of our 2 shootouts tonight. Members First shootout is going to be held by members of the student sections here at Carlisle. So Charlie, take it away.
Okay, we have shooters here. Let's give it up for our student section shooters. Let's give it up. Okay, shooting on behalf of Select Physical Therapy First Choice Rehab, Mo Newson. Dr. Pepple Snapple Group, Jessica Pope, United Concordia Dental, McCall Ledger, and Cleveland Brothers, Shay Yule. Capital Region Insurance, Aaron Fowler and Huffman Ford, Evie Schwartz. Let's give, that's the Carlisle student section. Let's give them a hand. Competing against them is the Cumberland Valley student section, representing Brenner Family of Dealerships, Colby Spussman, Ollie's Bargain Outlet, Sid Yule, Pizza Hut, Will Fenton, Dauphin County Commissioners, Chris Fowler, Carnes Food Store, Taylor McGrath, and Groff Tractor, Brad Gobin. Okay, the first team that makes the most shots in 45 seconds wins. You will start at the foul line on each end. When we say go, you will go. Fans, let's keep track of these points. Okay. And go. Okay, looks like we need basketball camp here, guys. Still 0-0. Oh, 1-0. 1-1. 2-1. Still 2-1 with 15 seconds. 2-1. And we have 5 seconds left. 2-2, 3-2. Okay, 4-2. Let's give it up. Let's get up. The winners over here. Give them a hand. 4-2. These students will enjoy Pizza Hut pizza and Snapple in the lobby. Let's give it up for these students, all of them, for their participation.
Okay, that's going to do it for the members' first halftime shootout. Now we go to the shootout for the cars, sponsored by the Brenner family of dealerships. Somebody has a chance to walk away or drive away tonight with a brand new 2013 automobile. Charlie?
Okay, now, the moment we've been waiting for. The moment we've been waiting for. We have James Yeager. Ladies and gentlemen, we need quiet in the stands. These rules are very important to pay attention to. We are under specific guidelines to execute this contest. James Yeager is going to go down to the other end with Todd McCall. James Yeager has 24 seconds. He's going to have 24 seconds to make 4 shots. This is very possible. Okay, James will take a 1 dribble before the first layup. After he takes the 1 dribble, he proceeds to make a layup, hopefully. Then he goes to the foul line to take a shot from the foul line. After making a shot from the foul line, he goes to the 3-point line. After making a shot there, he attempts his last shot at half court. Now, James is allowed to miss, but once you miss, you got to keep shooting from that spot before you execute the next shot in that order. All right, let's give it up for James. Let's give a round of applause. Okay. One other rule, James, nobody else can rebound. Only James can go get the basketball. James, it's important to hustle between shots. You look like you have it in you. One more cheer for James, guys. And the game will start with 1 dribble, go. Go. Okay, James. You're a quarter of the way there. Oh, okay, let's give it up for James. Come on, he needs some encouragement, guys. The Brenner family of dealerships. Car shootout here. Oh, hey, let's give a round of applause for James Yeager. James Yeager, the Brenner family of dealerships, 24-second shootout, his chance to win the 2013. John?
First time this year we had somebody actually make the shot from 3-point range, although I don't think it would have gone in. It came after the buzzer. But congratulations, James. Thanks a lot. Again, Carlisle leads Cumberland Valley by 1 at halftime. We'll be back with more on ABC 27, sponsored by PHFA.
What could you do with $2,500? Right now at Hoffman Ford, Harrisburg's premier Ford dealer. Get $2,500 off a new 2013 Ford Fusion. Dozens to choose from. Incredible styling and quality. Unbeatable gas mileage. And now through November, every Fusion in stock is $2,500 off. The selection, service, and savings are all in one place. Harrisburg's premier Ford dealer, Hoffman Ford. Visit hoffmanford.com.
Groff Tractor and Equipment is PA's full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction along with other leading manufacturers. Groff Tractor celebrates its 55th year in business, serving the total sales, rental parts, and service needs of its customers. Groff Tractor paves the way for your project from start to finish, featuring the latest parts and equipment from Case Construction and more. Groff also offers 24/7 job site support. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
For generations, Caterpillar has delivered innovative products that help customers build strong, profitable businesses. And for more than 60 years, Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company has been Pennsylvania's source for first-class Caterpillar equipment, service, parts, and rentals. With 26 locations across Pennsylvania, we've grown right alongside our customers, delivering on our commitment to provide a superior experience and maximum value. Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company, helping Pennsylvania prosper since 1948.
You don't think about physical therapy until you need it. When you do, see your doctor and ask for First Choice Rehabilitation Specialists and Select Physical Therapy. First Choice and Select PT lead the way in providing exceptional patient care and unmatched customer service. Call 717-558-4333 today to schedule an appointment at one of 15 locations throughout Greater Harrisburg. First Choice and Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
High School Sports Live on ABC 27 is sponsored by The Patriot News, powered by PennLive.com. By Keystone Tax Associates, proud sponsor of High School Sports Live. Thanks to Joseph Sandry and Keystone Tax Associates for their support of high school student athletes. By the Keystone State Games, coming to the Harrisburg-Hershey area again in 2013. And by Sports Recruiters. Get noticed, get recognized, get recruited. SportsRecruiters.com.
Welcome back to Carlisle High School. Cumberland Valley trails Carlisle by a score of 14-13. This is the United Concordia Dental halftime report. Gentlemen, a lot of action. We're joined by Bill Landis of the Carlisle Sentinel. A lot of action, up and down, back and forth, good offensive sets, good defense, but not much to show for it on the scoreboard, guys. What's going on?
No, I think we definitely expected a close game between these two teams, and the last time they played was a one-point game in the 40s. I don't think anybody expected it to be quite this low. I'm sure the coaches are kind of pulling their hair out a little bit, but some of those shots that rimmed out there in the first half. But like you said, it's a good game back and forth, and good pace so far.
A lot of intensity.
There's intensity, and both teams are playing zone. And I tell you what, they're very effective in a 3-2 zone. But I remember, Bill might know this, wherever we were last time you were here, one of the times they chanted when Bill came in, "We want him." Remember that, Bill? I don't know where we were, but you know what? I think somebody could use Bill Landis inside tonight maybe to break that zone up. But really, they need to get zone penetration, look for skips. What I'm seeing is I'm not seeing a lot of good ball movement. That's not putting anybody down. But if I had the kids, I'd say, come on, ball movement. Let's pin inside. Let's get some movement against this zone.
Okay, both teams firmly entrenched in the power rankings. They're going to be in the postseason. Other than backyard pride, what are they playing for tonight? What's this game really mean to these guys?
I think Carlisle is playing to show people that, I mean, they're not back to where they have been in the past, but certainly better than they've been in the last few years. They're off to a pretty good start this year after a little losing streak there to start the season. But I think Carlisle wants this game to serve as sort of a benchmark for them to see where they're at heading into the postseason.
Plus, they're 10-2 in their last 12 games, so they want to keep that going into the playoffs. Okay, that's going to do it for the United Concordia Dental halftime report. We're going to take a quick timeout. Be back with third quarter action coming your way next. Again, Carlisle leading Cumberland Valley 14-13. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27, presented by PHFA.
Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box puts all your favorites in one epic box so you can build the perfect dinner. The best part, how you fill it is up to you. For a limited time, get 2 medium one-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks with marinara, and your choice of wings, Tuscany pasta, or 4 stuffed pizza rollers. All just $19.99. And right now, when you order the Big Dinner Box online, score a free 2-liter Pepsi. Only at your Pizza Hut. Make it great.
Back at Carlisle High School, boys teams coming back out on the floor to start tonight's third quarter. Again, low-scoring first half, kind of indicative of the girls' game we had up at Carlisle or Cedar Cliff, between Cedar Cliff and Redland. That was 10-10 at halftime. This isn't much more higher scoring. It's 14-13.
Well, and this is a game that's going to end up, you know, both teams are going to score 25, 30 points in the second half. You know, the defensive pressure will loosen. Shots will start falling because there's too many talented players on the court. But it's going to be all about strategy here in the second half. Carlisle's up 14-13, but Cumberland Valley last year was behind going into the second half, and boy, did they come to play in the second half. Let's see what happens here, John.
Attacking the basket is Will Baczynski for Cumberland Valley, but he loses the handle. Held possession on the floor in the lane. That's going to go to Carlisle on the alternating possession. Starting 5 back on the floor for Carlisle. Hughes, Dawkins, Clippinger, Smits, and Evans. And whistle underneath. Foul is on Matt Tamanowski, his first, team's first here in the second half. Going to the lines, Jerome Evans. First one rims out.
Yeah, Commonwealth is often known for the full court, the man-to-man, hard pressure. You know, here's two teams playing a little more like the Keystone, a little more technical zone matchups, and I mean, on the ball, change-up defenses, a little more tactical than just going at it in the man-to-man. And both teams kind of a mirror image of each other in a way. The size of the players, a little bit of different personnel set, but very similar, very evenly matched teams. You see it on the scoreboard in both games so far they played each other. Almost like they're always trying to figure each other out.
Move inside, Tamanowski, no good, but draws the foul.
Look at the shoulders on Tamanowski. Wow, wow, wow. He has a sister, Nikki. Played Cumberland Valley several years ago, knee injury her senior year. Got a Division I college scholarship.
Something to keep an eye on. Jordan Dawkins gets his third foul for Carlisle. We are still very early in tonight's third quarter, and he's going to actually take a seat on the bench as a result of it. His spot in the lineup taken by Bamasa Baylor. As Tamanowski makes his second foul shot, so we are tied at 15. And that's Baylor right off the bench. Nice spin move in the lane, scores it.
That's a big boost off the bench. Low scoring game. You have a player come right in and knock a shot down. Big lift for Carlisle. Gives them the lead. Again, Cumberland Valley trying to dribble around and make something happen. Those zone defenders aren't going anywhere, John and Todd. They're staying there. So when you're dribbling around, you're just dribbling around to see them still stand there against the zone. It's called ball movement. My coach, first coach I ever had, Vic McGarrow, God bless him, he passed away at 95 years old, emphasized ball movement from the time we were in 5th grade, and that's where it has to happen. It's got to move the basketball.
And a sloppy foul there on Evans that time. Maybe a little frustration as he missed the jumper from the corner. He's whistled for the reach in there as they were taking the ball down floor. His second, team second here in the second half.
A little bit of movement coming to Valley. Again, ball movement, penetrate, kick. Penetrate and kick. Don't penetrate and stop and stand. There you go. I like it. Now we got a little bit of movement here. Swinging the ball.
No good, but that was Evans with the rebound. Clippinger takes it in strong, but they're going to whistle Gray Klein for the reach in.
John, Coach Todd, why Todd, why not the skip pass against the zone? Why not the fast ball movement? You know, we know these coaches. We know they're teaching it. Why do kids just mirror the playground too much? Go ahead.
Elbow extended down to the deep corner. It's a different diagonal because it's a 3-2. And I think they hate making that top pass to the deep corner. I think you risk a turnover, John, Charlie, at this particular time to get the ball movement.
Well, and there's a nice penetration by Magniski to set up Tanner Kirkpatrick, who can be deadly from the three-point range.
And Kirkpatrick nails the three to put the Eagles up one. It's 18-17. 5 minutes left, third quarter. Clippinger has the pass knocked away inside over the baseline. They said touch last by the Eagles, so Carlisle keeps possession. Hughes, nice little move inside, dishes it inside even further. Ball loose, and they're going to call traveling on the play. Baylor went to the floor. Carlisle fans unhappy with that. But you know the refs are doing a good job when they blow the whistle and half the gym cheers and half the gym is upset. So you know you got it right. Kirkpatrick thought about the three.
John and Charlie, the 3-2, I will say, it's the toughest zone when they're flat like that. It's the toughest zone to penetrate any gap, to find that little soft gap you get in that elbow region. But that ball's got to keep swinging to get in that penetration.
Nice move up and underneath.
Or John attacked the baseline.
Matt Tamanowski. Can't find it, make it yourself, right?
Crafty.
So Eagles now by 3, 20-17. Matt Tamanowski with the nominee of our play of the game. Banking it home for Carlisle, Josh Klippinger.
That really needed a fall for Klippinger because I felt that little bit of that lid, you know, that lid was still on.
Nice move inside. Trevor Magnuski with the basket and the foul.
And that's not a good foul by Carlisle. Play had already happened. Klippinger's a valuable part of Carlisle, and he's a senior leader. Not a great decision on his part. Makes a good shot on one end. Gives Cumberland Valley a chance for an and one on the other.
Basket is good. Okay, now we have the TV timeout after the made foul shot. So TV timeout on the floor. 3:28 left. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27, presented by PHFA.
Brenner Chrysler Jeep is Central PA's Chrysler Jeep headquarters. So find your best deal on Brenner's elite lineup of new Chrysler and Jeep vehicles, which include exceptional performance, quality, and safety features. And Brenner has the big selection, big savings, and better service that only comes from your Chrysler Jeep headquarters. Plus a huge variety of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Take the short drive to Brenner Chrysler Jeep on the Carlisle Pike Mechanicsburg. Bigger, better, Brenner.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with the Capital Region Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call the Capital Region Insurance Agency for a quote today. 717-731-1142.
United Concordia Dental has been insuring Central Pennsylvania for over 40 years. Whether you're looking for group, family, or individual coverage, United Concordia has the right plan to fit your specific needs. United Concordia also prides itself on its commitment to the community through its efforts to arrange free dental services for the underserved and its charitable contributions throughout the area. United Concordia not only takes care of your smile, we give you something to smile about.
Back at Carlisle High School. Cumberland Valley's opened up its biggest lead of the game, 23-19 over Carlisle. As we approach the 3-minute mark left in tonight's third quarter.
With Carlisle, I know it was a TV timeout, but that was a needed time for them to talk about it because it's a 4-point. That's a big lead for
in
this
game. It is 4 points. It's huge.
You know, 7-8 points in a game like this can be what it takes.
Strong to the hoop, foul called.
Okay.
There's Chad Standback on the drive. And they're going to call Chad Standback on the charge.
Wow, that was a call that could have went either way, but that went Cumberland Valley's way. This is a big defensive stop for the Carlisle Thundering Herd right now. But also a big offensive possession, a great opportunity for Cumberland Valley to extend this lead.
Team's fourth foul in the third quarter. Standback's first personal. Inside to Kirkpatrick. In a corner. Gets it to Taminoski, no good. Tipped up and no good. Ball still loose, pulled down by Hughes.
Wow. Everything's been so hard in this game.
Evans, long three. Got it for Carlisle. Jerome Evans makes it a 1-point game.
Basketball's an amazing sport, guys.
Now we're going to go to Todd for a quick interview. Todd?
I'm here with Mike Bollick from Patriot News. Mike, scores tight, every possession counts. Talk about what you see.
Well, I am kind of surprised that with that 4-point lead that Cumberland Valley didn't try just to pull Carlisle out of this 3-2 zone. Both teams are struggling. No one has any momentum. And it's just been one of those, backyard tug-of-wars right now.
If you were to predict a score to start this game, what would you predict it?
Well, I saw the first game was in the 40s, so I wouldn't have gone much higher than that.
That's Mike Bollick inside with the Patriot News. John?
Thanks a lot, Todd. You're under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, a kick ball, so the Eagles will keep possession.
I was just saying before Mike Bullock said so rightfully a lowest scoring game and what a tug of war this is, that, Cumberland Valley goes a chance to go up 7 maybe on a 3. Now they're on the other end, you get a 3-pointer and they're only up 1.
Strong to the hoop for Carlisle was Chad Standback, but they're going to call a foul on Cumberland Valley. Foul is on 32. Trevor Magnuski. Here's to take another look at that one from the other end. Standback's going to go to the line, shooting 2. First one bounces out. Both teams not exactly stellar from the foul line this season. Carlisle shooting at just over 64%. Cumberland Valley shooting at about 67% as a team. Standback makes the second, so we're knotted at 23. Second tie here in the third quarter. Kirkpatrick inside, no. Back comes the Herd. Cleared out for Standback. Inside turnaround move off the glass and rim, no good. Baylor on that miss. Nobody can handle the rebound, so goes over the end line, sideline. Ball to Cumberland Valley. Magnuski drives, dishes. Wyszynski. Out to Kirkpatrick. Eagles showing a lot of patience on offense as they reset. Wyszynski drives baseline, dishes inside nicely. Taminoski with the lay-in.
Yeah, the interior defense of Carlisle has not been good when Cumberland Valley is able to penetrate and find the open look in the middle.
Evans called for the travel before the reach-in. He wanted a foul. The official said he shuffled the feet before the contact was made.
Coach Todd, you were right there. Was that a travel?
Todd, I don't even think you have to say anything. I can see the expression on your face.
I don't want to say much. I get myself in trouble with referees. If I got back in the game, I'd be a whole nice and different guy, John.
Closing seconds, third quarter. Cumberland Valley by 2. Kirkpatrick, long three, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cumberland Valley is going to take a 2-point lead into the final stanza tonight. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27, presented by PHFA. The Advanced Hoops basketball program has professional skill training. The most talented area players are playing AAU with Advanced Hoops, getting exposure in front of college coaches. Players of all ages can train with Advanced Hoops and get a rock-solid foundation. The coaches at Advanced Hoops have a great rapport with all the kids. Advanced Hoops is unique as we offer professional point guard and dribbling with Gerald Jarman.
As a former point guard at the University of Richmond, I led one of the greatest upsets ever against Syracuse in 1991. I get more fulfillment out of teaching young athletes the things that I learned and the keys that I learned, both in college and professionally.
Charlie Fortney's shooting instruction is amazing. He's helped many high-level players get a great shooting foundation for the college level. He understands how to build a player's shot right from where they are. AAU basketball, shooting, dribbling, or spring in-house games. Advanced Hoops has it all.
Max Saver here at Carnes Foods, where you'll always find a ton of great deals from groceries to meat department.
Carnes is your big game party headquarters. We're kicking off the savings with an unbeatable 80,000-pound ham blowout sale. Whole Superior Deluxe Semi-Bonus hams, only $1 a pound. Also, 1 pound of fresh Florida strawberries, only $1.99. And USDA Choice Whole T-Bone short loins, just $4.88 a pound.
Carnes, over 3,000 items on sale every day in every store.
Fourth quarter underway at Carlisle. Cumberland Valley leading the Thundering Herd by 2. It's 25-23. This backyard battle.
It's a chess game. It's a game of chess.
Carlisle throwing the ball around, moving it quickly. Pull down to miss. Baylor misses. They're going to call over the top. Dawkins, that should be his fourth. His fourth, team's fifth. Dawkins spent a lot of that third quarter on the bench with his third foul, came back in and took all of about 30 seconds to pick up number 4. And the Eagles spreading things out on the offense. Tried to get it inside to Tamanowski. Ball tipped away. Evans with the steal. Clippinger attempted to drive, being hawked by Klein. Down low to Dawkins, left-handed move up and good. We've had 10 lead changes, and that's our 4th tie of the night. We're knotted at 25 with 6:45 remaining in regulation. Usually we say in the game, but the way this one's going, you have to start talking in terms of regulation because we might be here for a while. Kirkpatrick puts it on the floor, and they're going to call a push. And if that's it, that's going to be it for Dawkins. He's going to be done. That's number 5. He's fouled out with 6:29 remaining.
Dawkins' jump ball for a reason. His athleticism at, I'd say, maybe 5'11", can jump out of the gym. So they're going to miss him. But here comes 6'4", 6'5", J.D. Hughes in the lineup. They're not gonna miss out too much on the height side, but Dawkins brings that bounce and a scrapper around the basket.
Gray Klein inside, no good. Still battling for that loose ball. They're going to call Klein on the push-off.
See, I don't know about that one. You know, you got, you know, I don't know if we have a replay, but he's just going up for a rebound. He's got the same position everybody else does. He's in the air. I don't know how they, maybe that's why I'm not a ref, guys. You know, I just see 2 kids going after a basketball.
Klein, that's his 4th, so he's going to take a seat on the bench.
And all the coaches at home sitting on the couch saying, amen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just going to say that, Troy. That's a coach's perspective, not a ref perspective.
And all the refs at home saying, hey, zip it.
Hughes pass inside to Clippinger. Spin move, gets fouled. Kirkpatrick picks up the foul, his 2nd, team's 5th.
Correction, 22.
Oh, the foul's on 22, not Kirkpatrick. Schuchter with the foul. There's another look at that one again. Colin Schuchter for the body underneath, not the swat of the ball up top. And that Schuchter with the rebound off that miss.
You know, John, these misses from the foul line is going to come into play in a tight game like this. Converting those free ones from the stripe, so important.
In the first game, Cumberland Valley was 17 of 32. Carlisle 11 of 18 in that 1-point victory by Carlisle earlier this year at Cumberland Valley. Wide shot, no good. Hughes pulls down the rebound. Clippinger gets it back to Hughes. Long three, good. J.D. Hughes. So Carlisle with perhaps its biggest lead of the night at 4 points, 29-25 with 5:18 left.
Oh, and you gotta have some separation, and J.D. Hughes provided it for Carlisle, but still only a 4-point game. This is the time where the players step up and the big gamers come to play, and J.D. Hughes starting out this fourth quarter, making a statement.
And there's nothing better than hitting a big shot with your home crowd in all black going crazy on that last shot. That's what basketball is about. I'm not even looking at the score right now, Charlie. That means nothing to me. You hit the big shot, you remember it, you talk about it. You know a couple big shots you hit here.
I just remember watching Billy Owens dunk in this gym. Now, I tell you what, we have a great couple memories, but we'll talk about it in a little bit.
We have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break. Carlisle leads by 2. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27, presented by PHFA.
Borman & Babb Certified Public Accountants is a full-service accounting, tax, and consulting firm with over 17 years' experience serving the central Pennsylvania region. From taxes to payroll, from corporate accounting to business consulting, let Borman & Babb help you achieve your financial success.
Back in Carlisle High School, 5:18 left, fourth quarter. A tight one, as we expected. Carlisle with a 2-point lead over Cumberland Valley. It's 29-27.
Look for Tanner Kirkpatrick from Cumberland Valley to step it up. I mean, a senior leader. Look for senior leaders to step up in these moments. That's what should happen. He's been quiet in the game. He's too good of a shooter to stay quiet. Our student section's huge under the basket over there. Todd's getting lost in the crowd.
Both teams back out, 5:18 left.
Cumberland Valley coming out in a 1-2-1-1 full court press. Interesting, speed it up a little bit. I mean, geez, we may see some points actually go on the board here with some transition opportunities.
Carlisle breaks the press easily. It's Chad Standback. Clippinger inside. Evans loses the handle, gets it back. Strong right-handed move, no good. Tanner Kirkpatrick pulls down the rebound.
Well, and these are going to be foul shots. These are opportunities to make shots. And you just fouled essentially 2 points here. Tanner Kirkpatrick is a guy for Cumberland Valley that needs to step up. They're down 2. These are big foul shots.
Kirkpatrick makes the first.
Cumberland Valley makes a smart decision coming out into 1-2-1-1. Speed this game up a little. Get the players awake, absolutely.
And
Tanner on the ball. He's going to be tough in the oh, there you go. Timeout, Carlisle.
I know how to do this now. I've got this down. I am ready for any roller coaster anywhere. But hey, right now, the Carlisle Thundering Herd right now, they might be the #1 fans in the capital area right now. Bar none. I'm sorry, fans across the capital. I'm in trouble, John. Back to you.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you're in trouble because you did say right now, though. You did say right now. You didn't say all season. You bailed yourself out on
right
that
now.
I tell you, Todd, even with your dark suit, you blended in with them with their black T-shirts on tonight. So good job with the wardrobe tonight.
when I first took that roller coaster ride, I didn't know what I was doing. Now, John, I'm going to lead you and Charlie to it for practice.
Tell you what, this Cumberland Valley here gets out, goes to full court, they start trapping. You know, they fouled. No need to foul. Let the trap do the work. In a man-to-man, now we're talking man-to-man. Not only are the fans ready for this, but after a long, quiet game, but the statistician next to me is ready to see some stats. Even Jim Gallagher here is pumping his chest next to us. He wants more stats. I haven't seen Mike Bullock from the Patriot News has a smile on his face behind us because he's starting to write down some stats. Oh, man. Just sorry, guys. I grew up in Steel. We never saw a full court press that we didn't like. Ken Richter defense made a lot happen going after it, getting after it.
Ray Klein checks back in for Cumberland Valley as Baylor misses the front end of a 1-and-1 for Carlisle. Both teams in the bonus now, so we'll be shooting foul shots the rest of the night.
You know, Clippinger in that top of that zone, John, Charlie, you know, he's a big target. He really has locked down any penetration there. I like him at the top of that zone.
Klein dishes inside. Tamanowski. Klein gets it back, drives the baseline, shuffled the feet before he put it on the floor. Traveling violation gives the ball back to Carlisle. Tied at 29, our 5th tie of the game.
You know, those are the tough turnovers, Charlie. You come back to haunt you, you know? Tight game, tight situation, you turn it over. You remember those.
See, this is what Coach Hibbs, this is why, I mean, you don't pressure full court 29-29 to foul. You do it to create pressure, cause the other team to make mistakes. These are not smart fouls, and Coach Hibbs is not happy.
Hughes at the line makes one, and he'll shoot another.
We have a nice crowd here tonight. At least 1,500 in the stands. By my judgment, not too many empty seats in the house.
Hughes makes two. Puts Carlisle up 31-29. Carlisle 6 of 12 from the line tonight. May have to improve on that 50% shooting. They want to pull this one out. Klein dishes back to Kirkpatrick. Open three, no. Evans out-muscles on the rebound.
Chance for Tanner Kirkpatrick to be a hero in that shot.
Offensive foul called on Josh Clippinger.
I'll tell you what, that was a hero charge on the other end, Todd. If you're a coach, what do you like when your senior takes a charge? Like, check this out.
You do it. That's what preserves your season. That's what extends your season. That's what getting you to the next level. That's when you go to the locker room and it's pats on the back like crazy on that play.
Not a very popular call with the crowd here. Their opinion doesn't matter.
Hey, John, there hasn't been a popular call that went against them yet tonight. So.
That's a heads-up play by Tanner Kirkpatrick to call a foul.
Call a timeout.
Timeout, exactly. And while on the ground, scrambling for the loose ball.
So 3:24 left. Carlisle clinging. Carlisle with a 2-point lead. It's 31-29. And stay tuned, folks, for the Carnes postgame show. That's coming up after the conclusion of this one. That will include the announcement of our player of the game, sponsored by the Brenner family of dealerships. That will be coming your way. And also our play of the game, sponsored by the Capital Region Insurance Agency. All that coming up when we wrap this one up tonight from Carlisle. Carlisle leads by 2. It's 31-29, 3:24 left. Kirkpatrick in the lane, got it. Tied once again.
Big basket for Tanner Kirkpatrick.
3rd tie of the quarter, 6th of the game.
I am surprised, Todd. Carlisle has very good athletic personnel, not playing more man-to-man, not doing some of what Cumberland Valley's doing by trying to press the tempo tonight.
I think they can, but you know, it really appears that they really wanted to keep this score in the 40s tonight. I mean, it's obvious.
Trevor Magnuski in the lane scores. Puts the Eagles up 2. Tell you, Todd, you keep it in the 40s. These teams may have to do some to get it into the 40s.
That's right, John.
Inside, Stanbeck with the layup for Carlisle. We're knotted at 33, our 4th tie of the quarter.
Nice entry pass by Josh Klippinger to Stanbeck, senior to senior.
Loose ball by Tamanowski. Klein, long 3, got it.
You know what, John, Charlie, we were due for one of these kind of games. High School Sports Live, ABC 27, we were due for one of these big-time games. A big shot. Don't worry about the score. I'm loving it.
Under 2 minutes.
And Charlie and John, by the way, I'm in the sneak spot right now. I am open. So if they want to swing it, I might try to one here.
1:48 left. Let's take a quick timeout. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27, presented by PHFA.
Ruff Tractor and Equipment is PA's full line equipment dealer representing Case Construction along with other leading manufacturers. Ruff Tractor celebrates its 55th year in business, serving the total sales, rental parts, and service needs of its customers. Ruff Tractor paves the way for your project from start to finish, featuring the latest parts and equipment from Case Construction and more. Ruff also offers 24/7 job site support. Ruff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Back at Carlisle High School, we have 1:48 left in regulation. Cumberland Valley on top, 36-33. Both teams in the bonus. Carlisle 1 away from putting Cumberland Valley in the double bonus situation.
You know, John, just sitting there, Charlie, one of the things, there is definitely a set being ran. You know, being a coach to a coach, I don't want to talk about. One of the things is be patient in this set with 1:48. You don't have to rush. You can play 2 for 1 here, I heard. And that is, I'm all for that philosophy, the 2 for 1 philosophy. You don't have to pull the 3, but they're looking at a set right now to see if they can get an easy one.
Taylor inbounds for Carlisle. Thanks, Todd. Klippinger out front, being guarded by Kirkpatrick. Entry pass down low. Evans, spin move, no. Ball loose. Magnuski pulls it down.
Yeah, and they did just that. Todd got it in Evans' hands. Nice set, getting underneath, just couldn't capitalize. But it was a good opportunity.
Gray Klein, timeout Cumberland Valley with 1:27 left.
Yeah, you know, this is the time, I think Coach Ribbs, you wonder why a timeout? You've got a little momentum, but he doesn't want his team jacking up a quick shot. You're up 3, minute 27. Let's organize a nice little spread. That's what I'm thinking. Some coaches might not want to put the brakes on right now, but low scoring, John, Todd, look for the spread.
I am putting the brakes on it. I'm gonna tell you, we had a little weave that we ran at the foul line with Dwayne Spencer, Susquehanna Township, guys like that. I'd pull it out. Now, I used to get booed, John. I really got booed, but I want to limit this time on this clock with this 3-point lead. This 3-point lead tonight is like a 30-point lead.
The way
I'm pulling it out.
The way Cumberland Valley's been playing, pulling it out really isn't that out of sync from what they've been doing most of the game. They haven't really been pushing or attacking, so it's almost going back to what they had been doing most of this game up to this point.
Right, and Coach Hibbs knows he has a team that can shoot some foul shots. I mean, these guys, you know, there's not a bad foul shooter in the lineup here. Take advantage of that. It's going to be interesting to see how Carlisle comes out. Are they going to try to trap, or are they going to play it straight up, see if they make a mistake? It's really a catch-22.
It is catch-22. And you know what, Charlie? I didn't hear particularly what Coach said, but you know what? I'm going to look for some sort of trap real quick. Foul maybe at the 1:10 mark. I'll let 20-some seconds go off the clock here.
Klippinger on Magnuski. Great defender. Let's see what happens. He's a soccer player. Knows how to move those feet.
And see, Charlie, there's that pressure you talked about. Carlisle can play that physical, in your chest, in your face pressure.
This is the guy to, say this guy to maybe foul, but Paczynski's a senior.
Eagles working it around.
He lives for these moments.
Well, Paczynski is a tough guy to foul. He is really almost automatic to foul line. And you know what? As he's coming in on the bus we talked tonight, this is his step-up opportunity to extend his lead. John, 4 or 5 points with 1:08. That's tough.
Paczynski goes to the line. Shooting 2. Doesn't get the bounce.
You know what? Sometimes, you know, you get 1 out of 2 here. You want both. You get 1 out of 2. Now it becomes a 1-basket, 2-basket game. It changes what happens on the other end. It's more pressure.
Misses the second.
Wow, I didn't see that coming with Will Baczynski. This is a big game player. It happens to the best of them.
1 minute left in regulation. 3-point game. Cumberland Valley leads by 3.
No fouls needed for Cumberland Valley. Up 3, play smart.
Evans jacks the 3, got it! The 3 ties it at 36. Our 5th tie of this quarter.
You know, with points at a premium, when you need a big one, isn't it kind of funny? It's a name like Evans that hits the big 3.
No good. Carlisle with a rebound. Clippinger loses the handle. Loose ball on the floor, tied up.
It's going to be interesting to see if Cumberland Valley has any timeouts left.
Alternating possession. Coach Anderson for Carlisle's yelling he called a timeout, but the officials thought otherwise.
Well,
it's the alternating possession goes to the Eagles.
Well, you got to have complete control to get the timeout. Carlisle North Cumberland Valley had complete control in the tie-up.
And Charlie, there was no control established right there where I was standing. You just got to be careful of maybe really screaming at the top of your lungs with the ref right now. No technicals in these situations.
And there is a timeout called by Mike Hibbs that time.
Yeah, you know, I want to make a point here. Coach Hibbs made that timeout call because Gray Klein went too early. You don't go at 13. You go at 7, 6. When you're releasing the ball at 2, 3, doesn't give the team another chance. That was a great timeout because he saw his player didn't make the right decision on when to go.
And I want to just add one thing. Now, this might get boozed at home. 11.4. I'm thinking defensively for Carlisle right now. I know that they're setting up a set over there, John, right now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them that 3-2 look again and match up out of it, but I'm not going to move. I'm not going to give them that easy man-to-man look because I know they're going to run a back screen and get an easy bucket. I don't want that. I want to go 3-2, show it up. If I don't like it and they hit the 3, I'll take the loss. It goes on my name anyway.
Don't give him the easy shot inside. Make them beat you. Don't create an easy situation for them to win the game. Make them beat you with a good shot.
Well, Todd, what about, you know, here's another strategy. We got all the coaches excited at home now, all thinking about what they would do. You know, what about the idea, okay, man-to-man, but be quick to switch. Quick to switch, keep them in front. Same idea.
There's another same idea. Just switch on the screens. And by the way, Charlie's open over on the board right there.
Charlie's always open.
Hey, Charlie, you're wearing green, man. Come on.
Oh, I know what kind of respect I have when I walk in this gym.
11.4 left. We're tied at 36. Magnuski inbounds for the Eagles. Gets it into Klein. Magnuski down the lane, dishes, Baczynski, 3. No! Klein follows! Yes!
Wow.
What a finish.
Oh, look at.
Here it is again. Baczynski misses from the corner. The loose ball to Klein. You can see goes in with 1.1 left. Wow. Time runs out. Cumberland Valley pulls one out at Carlisle, 38-36. Stay tuned, folks. We have a good wrap-up coming for you, and our player of the game also coming up next. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27, presented by PHFA.
It's here, whether you enjoy hunting or fishing, discovering history or cutting-edge technology.
It's here, from delicious chocolate to professional sports, wild roller coasters to endless shopping.
It's here, from fine dining to home-style cooking, exciting nightlife to small-town charm. Dauphin County has it all.
No surprise we were voted the 12th most livable region in the nation.
It's here. You should be here too.
The Advanced Hoops basketball program has professional skill training. The most talented area players are playing AAU with Advanced Hoops, getting exposure in front of college coaches. Players of all ages can train with Advanced Hoops and get a rock-solid foundation. The coaches at Advanced Hoops have a great rapport with all the kids. Advanced Hoops is unique as we offer professional point guard and dribbling with Gerald Jarman.
As a former point guard at the University of Richmond, I led one of the greatest upsets ever against Syracuse in 1991. I get more fulfillment out of teaching young athletes the things that I learned and the keys that I learned, both in college and professionally.
Charlie Fortney's shooting instruction is amazing. He's helped many high-level players get a great shooting foundation for the college level. He understands how to build a player's shot right from where they are. AAU basketball, shooting, dribbling, or spring in-house games. Advanced Hoops has it all.
Max Saver here at Carnes Foods, where you'll always find a ton of great deals from groceries to meat department.
Carnes is your big game party headquarters. We're kicking off the savings with an unbeatable 80,000-pound ham blowout sale. Whole Superior Deluxe Semi-Boneless hams, only $1 a pound. Also, 1 pound of fresh Florida strawberries, only $1.99. And USDA Choice Whole T-Bone short loins, just $4.88 a pound.
Carnes, over 3,000 items on sale every day in every store.
Hey folks, I've never met anyone who didn't love a bargain. At Ollie's Bargain Outlet, you'll find brand name merchandise at up to 70% off the fancy store prices. We scour the world to find closeouts, package changes, overruns, bargains on Mattel, Black & Decker, Ortho, Mohawk, Bissell, Random House, and more.
New bargains arrive daily, but when they're gone, they're gone. Visit ollies.us for a store near you. Ollie's.
Good stuff, cheap! High School Sports Live on ABC 27 is sponsored by The Sentinel, connecting you to your community for 150 years. By Allied Cleaning Technologies, Central Pennsylvania's premier resurfacing gym floor specialist. For an on-site evaluation, contact Tom Green at 717-774-0979. By Pack Financial, helping local families build, manage, and protect their portfolios. PackFinancialFirst.com. And by Advanced Hoops, the area's largest youth basketball training organization. AdvancedHoops.com for spring and summer camp information.
I'm with Brenner Family Dealership Player of the Game, Gray Klein, and Coach Hibbs on my left. Gray, this is your second buzzer beater of the year. What a big one. This was like a revenge game. Talk a little bit about being in the right place at the right time, my friend.
Definitely. I got a break in the third quarter because I got into foul trouble. But I really wanted to make a comeback in the fourth quarter and really steal this one from Carlisle because they got us back at our home court.
Looked like it was a little bit of a broken play, but shot went up. You got your body square, you found it, and you finished.
Yeah, man. I like to play through every play 100% and as hard as I can, and I just was at the right spot at the right time on this one.
Right spot at the right time. Brenner Player of the Game, Gray Klein. That's his second one. His last one was Chambersburg. Coach Hibbs, now I know you had it all prepared on the bus. You knew something like this might happen. You called a timeout.
That was exactly the way we drew it up.
It's exactly the way you drew it up.
Actually, it's not.
Talk a little bit about how your team responded. You called that timeout late. Then Gray got a second chance at it coming to the basketball. What were you seeing there?
The time before that, I thought we rushed it and they collapsed on Gray. So I wanted to run a set play that time. We ran a set play from out of bounds, and it didn't go exactly as planned. And then Gray got it back out to Trevor at the top. We ran our ball screen. He got it into the lane, got it up there, and Gray went on the backside and got that offside rebound.
This has been a pretty nice court for you in the last couple of years. Now, I know you had to come back and get a tough win. Yeah. They had got you last time. It's a big win for your team. It's just because it's a rival.
It really is. It's a huge win for us. It's big momentum for us. That gives us 2 in a row right now. You know, we're trying to get on a little winning streak here, getting ready for the playoffs, and hopefully we'll be in.
Hey, Coach, now I know you're probably not wearing headphones, but if you had headphones on the way home, what would the song be playing?
Celebration.
Celebration. That's one of my favorite. I'm Coach Hibbs. I'm not Coach Hibbs. He's Coach Hibbs. Gray Klein on my right, player of the game. John, you heard it. A lot of here. Cumberland Valley comes away with a big victory.
Thanks a lot, Todd. Congratulations to Gray Klein, our Brenner Family of Dealerships player of the game, and Coach Hibbs for thrilling victory. Perhaps one of the best games we've had this year on High School Sports Live. Cumberland Valley knocking off Carlisle in the boys contest 38-36. Stay tuned. Coming up next, the Carnes postgame show here on ABC 27, presented by PHFA.
You don't think about physical therapy until you need it. When you do, see your doctor and ask for first choice rehabilitation specialists and select physical therapy. First Choice and Select PT lead the way in providing exceptional patient care and unmatched customer service. Call 717-558-4333 today to schedule an appointment at one of 15 locations throughout Greater Harrisburg. First Choice and Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
United Concordia Dental has been insuring Central Pennsylvania for over 40 years. Whether you're looking for group, family, or individual coverage, United Concordia has the right plan to fit your specific needs. United Concordia also prides itself on its commitment to the community through its efforts to arrange free dental services for the underserved and its charitable contributions throughout the area. United Concordia not only takes care of your smile, we give you something to smile about.
Think about it. What could you do with $3,600? That's how much you'll save on a brand new 2013 Ford Escape this month only at Hoffman Ford, Harrisburg's premier Ford dealer. Yes, right now Hoffman is taking $3,600 off the redesigned Ford Escape with an athletic new look, plus hands-free power liftgate, My Ford Touch electronics interface, and more. Nobody gives you the selection, service, and Central PA's best Ford deals like Hoffman Ford. Online at hoffmanford.com.
These past few years have been tough on all of us. You worry about the economy, your job, your savings. You may even have given up on your dream of owning your own home. But don't give up just yet. We're PHFA. We help people realize their dreams of owning their own home with features like competitive interest rates, down payment and closing cost assistance, and even free home ownership counseling. PHFA can make your dream of home ownership finally come true. Find us on the web or call us to find out how.
I'm Brian Hudson, and we're PHFA. Welcome home.
Welcome back to Carlisle High School. This is the Carnes post-game show, and boy, guys, I tell you, what a wild finish. I mean, you know, you look at the score, you think, gee, neither team hit 40 points. It couldn't have been that great a game, but it was about as exciting as it can get, and finishes don't get any better than we just had.
Well, the jackets are off, Todd.
Right. I'm sweating. Yeah, at one point, Charlie, honestly, you know how it is to play the game and coach the game. To be part of a game like that, I just love it. I think maybe I was almost going to get a technical because I think I was on the floor, Charlie. I know you're over here. You can't contain yourself when you get that excitement. And that's what I've loved about high school sports live. We needed that, John. We needed that big game like that.
That was a good one. I tell you, 38-36 again, Cumberland Valley knocking off Carlisle. And then we had mentioned earlier about the revenge factor. You know, it was a one-point game at Cumberland Valley. The Carlisle won just before Christmas, and now the Eagles come back and repay the favor to the Thundering Herd on their home floor.
Well, you know, it seems like in this rivalry a different player steps up every time, but Gray Klein is the recipient of a lot of banging going around the hoop and then the finish, and naturally we're going to be looking at our play of the game here in a second. We'll talk about it, but he's a game. This is just a team full. Cumberland Valley is a team full of gamers, you know, and probably a fun team to coach for Mike Kipps. He's probably going to text me or email me tomorrow and say, "What do you mean a fun team?" No, but you don't know the half of it. No, but it seems like a good bunch of guys. They played together for a long time. Temnowski, Baczynski, Kirkpatrick, Magnuski. Geez, it's going to be hard for these guys to say goodbye to one another. They've been around for a long time, but. Carlisle, what a team.
Yeah.
I mean, what talent. No, they were on a roll. In fact, Cumberland Valley stopped that roll tonight for them.
Right, Carlisle had 110 of 12 coming into this one tonight. So we had mentioned earlier, we chatted with Gray Klein, our player of the game, and it's only appropriate that he also has our play of the game right here. The follow-up basket with 1 second left. Our Capital Region Insurance Agency play of the game.
And he hit a game winner against Chambersburg, was mentioned in the player of the game interview. Another quick note about Gray Klein is his father, Gary Klein. I had a chance to watch him play. Gary, that's how old you are. No, I had a chance to watch him play when I was in 8th grade. He played for San Diego State, got recruited Division I. Saw him play against Rod Brooken in high school in the Lebanon tournament. He played for Lebanon High School. So Gray Klein comes from good stock.
Okay.
You know, one of the great things, though, really quickly on that shot, when you look at it, he did everything fundamentally right. He squared his shoulders. He went up strong. It didn't matter if he's 5'10" or lying in the books and saying he's 6'3". He squared his shoulders like a big man and finished, and that's what you have to do.
So that's going to wrap it up here. Our next telecast on High School Sports Live is going to be coming in 2 weeks. It's Palmyra and Hershey. Girls boys doubleheader. Girls game for you coming your way at 6:30. Be followed by the boys action, as that will be the last week of the regular season in high school play before we get into the district playoff, or actually mid-Penn playoffs. Again, congratulations and thanks to our guys from the Invicta Sports crew for bringing you the sights and sounds of this one tonight. Girls doubleheader action with the boys from Carlisle and Cumberland Valley. Again, earlier in the opener, Cumberland Valley girls took care of Carlisle 66-30. Thrilling finish to the boys game. Cumberland Valley knocks off Carlisle by 2, 38-36. That's going to wrap it up from Carlisle for Charlie Fortney and statistician Jim Gallagher and Coach Todd McCall. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks from Hershey. Good night.
Hello, I'm Brian Hudson, Executive Director and CEO of the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. I bet some of you have given up on your dream of owning a home. Well, I've got good news for you. PHFA has our lowest rates in history, 2.95% 30-year fixed-rate mortgages. Yes, I'll say it again, 2.95% 30-year fixed-rate mortgages, so you can fulfill your dream of owning your own home. 2.95% 30-year fixed-rate mortgages represents PHFA's lowest rate in the history of the agency. If your credit score isn't perfect, no problem. We can help with that. If your score is below 660, credit counseling is required, and that's free, provided by PHFA's network of counseling agencies across the Commonwealth. We also provide closing costs and down payment assistance, up to $6,000 for new construction and up to $4,000 for existing home purchases. We have partnership lenders throughout the Commonwealth, and I'm sure one is located in your community. We have a toll-free number you can call if you want to learn more. That phone number is on your screen. Our customer service staff is available weekdays from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. to answer your questions. Or check out our website. It's loaded with useful information for home buyers, including a mortgage calculator. It's a great place to do your homework before you make that home purchase. I know many of you are still struggling with job or income loss. PHFA administers the Homeowner Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program that provides help with foreclosure. So if you're threatened with foreclosure for no fault of your own, a medical reason, you lost a job, loss of income, please contact us to see if we can help. For more information about HEMAP, just call the number on your screen. Our customer service staff is available weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. to answer your questions, or visit our website. We have information there about where you can find foreclosure counselors in your area. They will help you fill out a HEMAP application to see if you qualify. They'll also help you look at steps you can take to possibly prevent the foreclosure of your home. There's no cost for this counseling. Owning a home is still part of the American dream. At PHFA, our mission is to help you fulfill that dream and keep that dream. Please contact us.